Hi everyone. Hi Ganesh, hi Smokey. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Bella. So today we're gonna do another cane. Smooth everything, guys. We're gonna do a polymer clay cane, but using the Zentangle technique. We'll see how we're gonna get there. So the colors today, we're gonna use some shades of pink. අද අපි කරන්න යන්නේ Zentangle කියන drawing technique එකත් එක්ක ඊළඟ polymer clay craft එකක්. ඒකට අපි පාවිච්චි කරන colours තමයි අද සුදු පාට සහ රෝසි පාටේ different shades ටිකක්. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපේ clay එක condition කරගෙන ready කරගමු. So this one, they all sculpted, but I was mistakenly bought this Fima. It's safe to mix the clay. There's no issues if the baking times are the same. So this Fima is a little bit tricky when it comes to conditioning. I'll show you why and how we're gonna condition that one. So let's unpack it. Also, when I'm saying unpacking, I will be putting another video of packing my order. This one, I have already packed it. Let me show you. Can't show you inside, it's already packed. It's ready to go out on Wednesday. So it's gonna be delivered in person. And we'll be delivering this on Wednesday. You might wonder what's inside. There's 2 earrings for 2 for 20 deal. You can watch my short video tonight and see what it is. Okay, let's get back to the business, guys. ඉතින් කොහොමද ඔයාලගේ සඳුදාව? Let's condition white color first because I'm happy to start with a lighter color. Then let's move to the darker shades. Cut your clay. Here I'm just skipping my white portioning. The amount that I need. I need a little bit more white. And gonna add some translucent. අපි අද වට්ටුපුර white use කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා අපි අවශ්‍ය ප්‍රමාණයට වඩා චුට්ටක් වැඩියෙන් white එක condition කරගමු. ඉතිරි වෙන එක අපිට ඊළඟ project එකට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. So first thing before I condition my clay, as a first step what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop this one, cut into small pieces. Rather using the tissue blade, I'm gonna use this small blade, easy to handle. Be mindful when you're cutting your clay. Don't cut your fingers. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපේ clay එක condition කරගන්න යන්නේ. සුදු පාට clay එකෙන් තමයි මම start කරන්නේ. ඉතින් ඔයාලට පේනවා මගේ clay එක මම පුංචි කෑල්ලකට කපන ගමන් ඒකට translucent add කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ විදියට පුංචිට chop කරගන්න. We're gonna chop our clay into small pieces. That's the first step when I start conditioning my clay. Once we chop that into small pieces, combine them all and start conditioning your clay. So there are several techniques. You can keep cutting and conditioning, or else you can use a rolling technique. Or else you can run this to the pasta machine, which is quick and easy, and that's what I'm going to do shortly. All of the clay condition karati, gonna keep it to condition karagana bala. Ekak තමයි මෙහෙම කෑලි වලට කපලා then combine them all. Use your hands to condition. Otherwise, you can roll your clay. Nema අපි clay එක roll කරලා condition කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකම ඔයාලා දන්නවා මම සාමාන්‍ය clay එක condition කරන්නේ pasta machine එකට දාලා. Or else you can run this through the pasta machine and condition. Let me put this through the pasta machine a few times and get it done quickly. Alrighty, here we go. We have run that through the machine. Since it's not combined well, we're going to do this process and make the steps a few more times. I'll set up my pasta machine in the medium width. So it's getting there, but we need a little bit more blending and conditioning. Few more times. Gonna fold it. Make a little bit of a power maker. Pasta machine එක හරහා දාගමු. As you can see, it's blending so well. But if you looked very closely, there are bitten pieces like this which hasn't combined as expected. So I'm going to run this through a few more times. This step is much important. You got to condition your clay properly before you start your project. Gonna fold it and run that through the machine a couple of more times. One last time, then we are done with our white clay conditioning. හරි අපි අපේ white clay එක condition කරගෙන ඉවරයි. අපි අප පැත්තකින් තියලා let's start conditioning our pink color. As I mentioned, this is so hard. As you see, it's breaking into part. මේක condition වෙලා නැහැ. හරිම hard මේ clay එක. ඉතින් මේක චුට්ටක් condition කරන්න පොඩි වෙලාවක් අපිට ගන්න වෙනවා. වැඩ චුට්ටක් දෙනවා. Hi Nanjit, කොහමද? So what I'm gonna do is peel this one into tiny pieces. Once you cut that into small pieces, it's easy to condition the hard clay, guys. Good cut like thinner as possible. It's very satisfying as well. කොහොමද Nanjit අදගේ දවස? ගොඩක් හොඳින් ඉන්න. මටත් හොඳයි. අදෝනිස් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපි වැඩ හරියට පටන් ගත්තා. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා චුට්ටක් busy, but හොඳයි. And this one this into smallest pieces possible. In that way, it's easy for us to combine them all together. This is very crumbly, very hard. Lots of work need here until we turn this into a workable condition. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some translucent as well. Shall we all double tap the screen if you're enjoying, guys, or else if you like to appreciate the video, let's simply double tap the screen. ඔයාලා video එක බලලා enjoy කරනවා නම් screen එක double tap කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා කියලා වෙලා තියෙනවා. හරි. අපි තව චුට්ටක් translucent add කරමු. තව කැලේ. Good enough. Gonna be enough. So what we're gonna do next is combine them all together. As I mentioned, this clay is so hard, so we got to do lots of work here. One tip from me is, if you're working with this kind of hard clay, add a drop of baby oil. That might help, but I don't have any with me at the moment, so I'm going to use my muscles. Just combine them all and continue working on it. If you remember, we had a similar difficulty when we were doing the green color clay. It's the similar condition. We got a lot of work to do by that time as well. Let me move the camera here so you can see properly. මම මේ clay ගන්න Amazon එකේ මට ඒක ලේසි මොකද online order කරන්න පුළුවන්. මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් shops වලට ගිහලා shopping කරන කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙහි තියෙනවා craft shops like Link Craft, Spotlights කියලා Bunnings එකේ තියෙනවා මේ වගේ clay ගන්න පුළුවන්. Or else online purchase කරන්න පුළුවන් Amazon එකේ තමයි මම usually purchase කරන්නේ. Alrighty, now we get them all together. So let's start rolling it before we cut into pieces. If we cut into pieces now, it's still crumbly. It might not work well. So I'm gonna roll my clay a little bit more. Once you work with your clay like this, it start warming, softening because of your hands are warm, the warmth of your body. It starts softening the clay. So that's pretty much we do when we are activating the clay by poking, rolling, cutting. It starts softening. Every dammanang namay manage it. So we were there last year, April. So we might be there again in July, not sure. Alrighty, so it's getting there, guys. As you can see, it's not that crumbly anymore. Sorry. Even I said so, there's a lot of more work to do. What I'm going to do next is cut this clay into small pieces. In that way, it's very easy to work with. So for the people who joined today, we are going to do a clay game. Clay game like this we did day before yesterday. Don't know whether it's visible for you. Yep. And we were in the process of creating stuff like beads like that or a piece of jewelry. And today I'm going to use pink and white, but we are using the Zentangle technique. A different technique, not like that, but a bit different. See how we go. So let me cut this clay into small pieces. I think I cut my finger. Goodness guys, I'm using the sharp side of the blade. Upward, oh dear. See? Be careful. Okay. Let's continue. I was just thinking why it's so hard to cut through. It's because I was cutting the sharp side. Oh, nearly cut my finger. Alrighty, here we go. We chop that in small pieces and we're gonna combine them all again. And I quickly run this through the pasta machine, which is gonna be quick and easy way for me to get this clay condition. I cut my finger, guys, see? So I start running this through the pasta machine. It's still crumbly, but it will be okay once we run this through several times. Hi Vidya, komeda. Guys, be careful when you're using your tools. Don't cut your finger like I did. When you're conditioning your clay, it takes such a long time and boring sometimes. However, it's the most important part when you're doing the clay work. If your clay wasn't conditioned right, ඔයාලගේ clay එක හරියට condition වෙලා නැත්නම් creation එක කරන අතරේ clay එක කැඩෙන්න පුළුවන්, හදන දේ කැඩිලා යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ නිසා time එක අරගෙන හොඳට clay එක condition කරන්න. So you got to take your own time, guys, and condition the clay well before you start creating things from it. Hi Ken, how are we today? Shall we all double tap the screen, guys? Not the sausage Ken, I cut my finger. I was using the blade the other side, the wrong way, and nearly alrighty. So I'll run this through the machine a few more times. Hi Panyaka, komeda. ඔන්න පණියක්කා රෝස පාට ඉල්ලානේ මේ හදන එකෙන් කාට දෙවන්න හරිද මේක ඕඩර් එකට හදන්න මේ ඩිසයින් එක ඒකෙන් කාට දාන්න විතාය වගේ ඩ්‍රෙස් එක තාම ෂෙයා කළේ නැහැ මම ෆ්‍රයිඩේ වෙද්දී හැමදේම පෝස්ට් එකට දාන්න ඕන ඒ නිසා වගේ gift එක ක්ලේම් කරන්න කැමති නම් ඒ ඩ්‍රෙස් එක ෆ්‍රයිඩේ වෙද්දී ෂෙයා කරන්න. Alrighty, we got that condition well. Just in case, I run that through the machine just one more time. Alrighty, that soft pink clay is ready to use. So for today's project, we are using white and pink. Two colors, like two shades of pink. So this is the pink color we use for that one. And here the next one, I'm going to use red and mix with white. And we'll see what color, what shade of pink we're going to get from there. So let me get some red. working with the different colors, especially with the lighter colors, be careful and clean your colors tools properly, otherwise the color is gonna blend. We're gonna combine the red and white and try to get a shade of pink. We'll see what will turn out. I need kind of slightly dark color of this one. This is like, yes, pastel color pink, but it does have slightly purple touch as well. මගේ කන මැනවන්න ඔයාට gift එක claim කරන්න ඕනේ නා. I'm gonna run this through the pasta machine, guys. In that way, I can quickly and easily blend the colors. Here we go. Yep, it's a shade up. I might need to lighten the color, but we'll see. It's getting there, guys, but as you can see, there's still like, the patches, make it patches තියෙනවා. Hi, Savishka කොහමද සුපනාය? එනිසා මම මේක තවත් ටික සැරයක් condition කරනවා. Yep, I'm happy with the color. I'm just wondering whether it's enough clay for me. ළම අපි ඔක්කොම ස්ක්‍රීන් එක ඩබල් ටැප් කරලා වීඩියෝ එකට පොඩි සපෝට් එකක් දෙමු. Shall we all double tap the screen, guys? And if you are enjoying the video, then that's gonna be enough. We're gonna combine them all again. මෙහෙමයි පණි අක්කා. අර මම good luck charms හදුවානේ. ඒව තමයි වන්නේ. ඔයා ස්පෙෂල් රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් කරනවා earrings ඕනේ කියලා. ඒ නිසා ඔයාට ඉතලා earring එකක් දානවා. Otherwise good luck charms තමයි මම වන්න ලෑස්ති කරේ. අපි එහෙම නේද ගේම් එකේදී කීවේ නේද? Here we go. This to the pasta machine few more times until all the colors combine properly. Rosa kalu sudu. If you like pink guitar, I think I do have maybe this one for you. Or else this one works better because it's got white in there. Alrighty, guys, we're getting there. Hang on for a second. Alright, so since I need my clay flattened like this, I'll run this through the pasta machine one more time in a thinner setting. But මේ වගේ flat clay එකක් ඕන නිසා මම මේක ආපහු pasta machine එක හරහා යවනවා. ඊට වඩා චුට්ටික් thinner setting එකේ. Yep. One more time. That's better. So we got that one ready to go. And I'll do the same with this color as well. Hari, thank you so much for joining, Itaya. Alrighty, we got that one in a thinner setting as well. And I did a boo-boo. The clay got stuck together. Because of that, I'll run this through one more time. It's my pasta machine, guys. It gives me some squeaky noise. Okay, that's the light version. And we need the white color as well. Here we go. Get this little portion. I'm gonna run this through the pasta machine. Alrighty, to get our Zentangle design on the clay, we got to do a few more steps here, guys. Before that, I quickly grab another pair of gloves. I need to change my gloves. I ripped it. Actually, I cut it. So don't go anywhere. Stay there for a minute for me. Alrighty, so what we are going to do here is using these colors, we're going to do different designs for our Zentangle cane. I'm planning to do some spirals, round shapes, triangles, and some kind of like check designs and combine them all together. මම අද කරන එකට කරන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා. මේ colours තුනම use කරලා round shapes, ඒ වගේම triangles. No, the same. I just rearrange the stuff. I haven't changed the position, but I had changed my location of streaming, but it's been 2 weeks now. Did you just notice, Ken? Alrighty, first thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some leave that there. I'm gonna chop the edges to get the kind of crisp edges. And I'm gonna do another one. Lighting's not really. That's the same stuff. Why do you think it's not enough lighting or it's better? So I'm gonna layer that on the dark pink. Make a pink එක උඩ තියලා ඒකත් කට් කරගන්නවා. So we have pink this side and a white this side. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this one for later. Here we go. White and pink. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna cut this right in the middle. I'm not sure it has the middle, but I assume it's gonna be here, which is not. And what we're gonna do is put this like pink color side down and white, so you kind of get that stripy effect. Make sure the layers combine well, and we're gonna chop that into half again. If you are very particular with the size, guys, please use a ruler. Here I'm just going like casually. And we're gonna layer them again on one another. Make sure you get that sequence. Let me do it properly. Here we go. It's like a marshmallow. And I'm gonna cut it again. Cut that into half. Layer them on one another. I quickly put this in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. Cheers! And we work on the other two colors. So after that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna use these two colors. I quickly put this in the freezer and be back. Watch the clock until I come, guys. Oopsie daisy. There you go. You might wondering why I'm putting that in the freezer. Because when you're working with the clay, especially in hot weather, your clay getting extra soft, guys. And especially when you're working with a cane like that, when you cut your clay, if your clay is soft, the design gonna distort it. To prevent it, what the tip I'm gonna do is like, the strategy I'm gonna use is put that in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Then it's gonna be in the perfect hardness. You can work with your clay very easily. Can I eat it? You can try. So what we're gonna do next is I need white. Let me chop the edges again to get the sharp edges. Layer it on my light pink color. Here we go. And we're gonna put this on the darker color next. Guys, if you enjoy what Bella's doing, shall we all double tap the screen if you haven't done so far? Also, if you like to stay connected with me for future projects, click on the bell icon. Save that one for the next round. this one, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it a little bit. If you have a roller, you can use a roller. I'm not running through the pasta machine yet because I don't want that to distort the colors and mix the colors. Alrighty, what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna put the white color in the middle and then roll this one. It's like making a Swiss roll. Like that. And we're gonna chop the edges. ඊට පස්සේ මේක මේ වැඩිපුර තියෙන කැලි ටික මේ විදිහට බ්ලෙන්ඩ් එකෙන් කපලා අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. As you can see, you have a spiral effect here, and I'm gonna reduce again. Just simply roll it on your surface, but do it gently. Don't overpress it. Just go gentle. As you can see, there's an air bubble here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little cut and press. Fixed it. And give it another roll. It's a pretty color, isn't it? Just like a lolly. Yum yum. I'm gonna save this stuff for our future projects, or else you can use it as a filler. Right up. Let's chop the edges. You have that spiral kind of effect. Here you go. And let's move to the next. Before I move to the next, I need my white clay. Since it's not enough, I'm gonna add a little bit more and run this through the pasta machine and flatten it. Here we go. And this one the same. I put all the big 10 pieces, run this through the pasta machine. Here we go. I'll leave it here. We need it for next project. The next step. So what we're gonna do next, guys, use my cutting tool. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cut little circles because the next design that we're gonna get, we're gonna use our extruder. That's one of my favorite methods to get random surprise designs on the clay. If you haven't used extruder, stay there, guys. Once we cut these little circles, I'll show you how we're gonna layer the clay in different colors to get the different shapes and the pattern using the extruder. So for this project, as you can see, we are using a white color, light pink shade of the pink. So today's project's based on pink. Day before yesterday we did white and blue. I haven't finished that project because I didn't get enough time. Sorry. Bella's getting busy now with Bella's Creations orders. And if you like to order your piece of jewelry or keyring or a pen, I'll show you a pen like that. You can simply send me an email. We have a deal going on these days, guys. New Year promotion, 2 for $20 deal. And again, I want to mention, we encourage the New Zealand and Australian users for orders. Otherwise, we need to add extra for delivery. Otherwise, the 2 for 20 deal is including delivery. You can pick and choose your colors, your designs. So here we go. We're gonna cut. We need some dots. Maybe that's gonna be enough with that pink color. Let's go with this one. As you can see, this pink does has that little purple touch. I was just thinking with its lilac or pink. It looks pink on my eyes. And remember, make a cut කරගන්න පුංචි circles වලට. මොකද අපේ ඊළඟ ස්ටෙප් එකට අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ මේ වගේ circles extruder එකට දාලා ගන්න. Last one. Oh, no. It's gonna be a little sticky. To be honest, guys, I'm not a fan of this Vimo clay. Apologies if it's your favorite. I accidentally bought that one. I'm gonna stick with my Sculpey. It's very easy to work, easy to condition. Not sure whether I chose a different Vimo. However, the clay that we chose are not my liking. Okay. A little bit more to go. There we go. I need to get this dots out. Hi, Nikaya, කොමද? Good දවසකින් නේද? තොලනෑනකින් එකමින් දිකායේ ඒකින්ද ඔගොල්ලෝ හදන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න. මම online shop එකක් on කරාම මම ලංකාවට facility එක දෙන්නම්. එකම දාලා මේ use කරන clay එක ටිකක් ගන්න quality clay එක. ඒකයි ඒ ගානට අපිට යන්නේ. අපි බලමුකෝ ලංකාවේ market එකට අද affordable price එකට මොන හරි කරන්න නේද? මගේ main target එක වෙන්නේ ඇත්තටම මේ වගේ tutorial එකක් බලලා ඕගොල්ලෝ දෙයක් ඉගෙනගෙන ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේක income එකක් විදියට කරන්න කියලා දෙන එක. මේක මගේ hobby එකක් and side income. Alright, we're gonna cut our white. White off. course, the preparation takes time, isn't it? We make a dot over here and a dot over there. It's a dotty kind of day. එමනසරයි මේ කත්තේ නේද? Right up. ඒකත් ඉවරයි. ඒක නම් මට ටිකක් හොරට කළේ. ඉක්මනට කරන්න ඕන නිසා. Everywhere. මේක dots හැටියට හදන්න අපිට extrude එකට දාන්න ලේසි. මොකද extrude එක cylinder shape එකක් නිසා. Extrude එක, if you don't know what extruder is, this is extruder, guys. Oh, in the car. It's fun. Huh? Yeah, it is fun. Actually, Ken, after this project, I'm gonna maybe towards the end of this week, we'll do some polymer clay foods, like, donuts, cheesecakes, things like that. Alrighty, guys, now let's get them combined. I'll start with 2 white dots. And then light pink, dark pink, white, light pink, dark pink, light pink. Not in a particular order. Oh, there's 2 whites. So we simply stacking them on one another. Like that. Yeah, finally. Kennan kanna ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay, here we go. Let's stack them. As I said, not in a particular order, but if you like to follow the same frequency, like white, light pink, dark pink, feel free to do so. I'm just stacking them in a random orders. Come here. There are some pieces a little bit stubborn. Let's press them. Give it a little roll. And again follow until you finish your dots. Dots, dots, dots everywhere. I think I'm gonna stop here design right now, don't fight. Let's use this for the other project. What we're gonna do next, guys? Hi, Venno, go to that. We're gonna give it a little roll. Like that. You got to create a barrel. මේ වගේ barrel shape එකක් එහෙම නැත්නම් cylinder shape එකක් හදා ගන්න ඕන. Making the highest pepperoni. You want to do a pepperoni pizza? I'm doing good. Mainly how to go with it. Alrighty guys, now we're gonna put this to the extruder. Let me wind down my extruder. I think we're gonna get it all the way up here. Shall we all double tap the screen if we just join or enjoy the video, guys? And watch the clock as well. Here we go. As you can see, it's going down. And then another. You jerk! Come on, Ken. What's wrong? Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this through the extruder now. Insert that. And for this time, I'm just in between whether to use hexagon or the square shape. Which way to go? Haven't decided. We have a spiral. And we have done stripes. I think better to go with this one. So let me put the square in, and we're going to put the cap on and ready to extrude. I'll extrude from this end so you can see what's coming out. Try to be steady so you won't get dizzy. Here we go, guys. It's coming out. Who like to double tap the screen and appreciate the video? Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click on the bell icon. ඔයාලා කැමති නම් අපි screen එක double tap කරලා video එක appreciate කරමු. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයගොල්ලෝ මගේ channel එකට අලුත් නම් මේ වගේ අලුත් projects බලන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න කැමති නම් bell icon එක click කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. Okay, a little bit more to go. As you can see, I'm nearly there. All done. Let's cut here. The next thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna straighten this and kind of cut the corners. Save them for later. Kind of fold that into half. මේ වගේ මේ කුච්ච ටිකත් එක්කට නමලා එකට කපා ගන්න. Who stole your crown? Minnie stole your crown. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do next is I'm going to cut again and this into half. And let's slide it in this way. Okay, now we're going to cut again that into half. Be careful when you're handling your blade, guys. Make sure you put it on the sharp side, not on your skin. I nearly cut my finger. Not sure whether you can see there's a design here. A pretty good design. Gonna combine them all and gonna chop the edges. Hi, Polaya, come. Okay, so that's another one, and this is another one. What I need in between is some plain color. So let's make a little sausage. मैं आगे पूछी sausage का खादा करना. Gonna get a small bit. Do a little spiral roll here, and we do the same with a lighter color. Create a little web or a snake. එකම size එකකට පුළුවන් හදා ගන්න. And here we need some white as well. අපි සුදු පාට චුටි දාලා add කරගමු මේකට. Lighter. Then let's get the same size. I mean the same length. එකම length එකට ගන්න try එකක් දෙන්න. මේක බෑරුණොත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. එකම length එකට ආවොත් හොඳයි. So what we're gonna do next is put them all. Oh no. All here like that. Then we make it together. Shouldn't twist it then and give it a little twist. It's like another twisted marshmallow. And I'm gonna extend the clay. Stretch the clay while I'm doing it and give it a little roll. Alrighty, let me quickly go and grab my clay which is in the freezer. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. Here we go, we got that one as well. This one. In saying so guys, I feel like these two clay are very soft. Until we work with this one, I'll put the rest these two in the freezer for 5 minutes. A tip from me, if you just join, if your clay is too soft and not able to work with, you can put it in the freezer for 5 to 10 to 15 minutes. Depends on how hard you need your clay. So I just got this out from the freezer. It's all set well and it's going to be easy for me to cut through. So I'll quickly put this through in the freezer. We'll be back. Alrighty, thank you so much guys for waiting. Let's slice this. Gonna slide it this way. Look at the design here guys. It's very crisp. You can use this for earrings or beads for any project. But as you know, I'm going to use this for our clay cane. So this one is not usable. I'll put it away. And I'm going to cut through the edges as well. I'm not going to throw these things. We always can use it for different projects. See what we got here. And we're going to cut this side as well. Just a slight chop. As you can see, this dice, it's stripy dice. It really looks like a lolly. I'm gonna cut this into 3 pieces. That 3. I'm gonna use 2 of them. Save this one for later. And this one the same. What I'm gonna do 4 and 2. This design here. If you can see it properly, that's a closer look of that design. And this is a closer look of this design. Alrighty, so these 3, and I'll quickly grab the rest. And we're gonna assemble all of these ones now. This clay not hardened that much, but that's not bad. Okay. What I'm gonna do, this is gonna be my width. That's a measurement. So I'm gonna cut my clay. That width, that's gonna be my width. If you think there's little gaps, make sure you roll it before we start assembling them. Just give it a little roll to make sure there's no gaps. And use this as a measurement. Do another chop. Another chop. This is little extra. I'm gonna roll it and gonna reduce it, and still gonna use it. Okay, so now it's this one. Let's chop that too. So if you just join and not sure what Bella is doing, we are creating a clay cane, but this time we're trying going to do the Zentangle technique. Yep, it's Zentangle, the drawing technique. But we're going to do the tangles on our clay. I'm going to use this tiny one as well. Alrighty, before I start assembling, we got squares, we got rounds, and here I need some triangle shape. So I'm going to convert one of these canes to triangle shape. Simply put your fingers like that and just pinch it. ඇඟලියම කරලා පුංචි පිංච් එකක් දෙන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මේ විදිහට triangle shape එකක් හදාගන්න. ඔයාලා මේක බලනවා නම් ඔයාලට මතක ඇති අපි කොහොමද triangle එක හැදුවේ කියලා. Like that. So it's time for us to assemble, not in a particular order. Oh, before that, we need to chop this one too. Let's save this for our other projects. And if you like your simple, I'll do that way too. So we'll start assembling just randomly, adding the canes together. You can create your own pattern. Little dot here. Do a triangle here. Maybe, yeah, that way. You can assemble your cane the way you like it. There's no particular way for it. Just simply follow your thoughts. Follow your mind. Create your own beautiful design. I'm going to open this one and lay the squares around this. There's one here. I'm going to put it there. Alrighty. We have kind of put all the canes that we have around on another. Now what we're going to do is we need to shape this. Put your hands like that and rotate it and press from your thumb and the other fingers from the up and down. Just rotate. So we're going to reduce the cane now. Reduce the cane to the size like that, or the workable size that you can work with your clay. Sometimes it depends on the project that you do. If you like larger patterns, larger designs, you can settle with a large cane. If you like the tiny details, like this one, you can reduce your cane. As you can see guys, the patterns getting together. I don't know how to show you. There we go. But to reveal it, you need to cut and sew. As you can see, the clay is little bit on the soft side. What I would do is, before I start my projects, I'll put in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes until it's get hardened, up to the point that I need it. So let me cut the edges, then I'll show you why I'm saying so. When I'm cutting the edges, you can see the blades, when I cut the edges, blade also goes in with the cane and it's changing the shape. See, that's why I said we need to put this in the freezer until it's settled, otherwise we're gonna ruin the design. So since we have this cane to work with, I'll put this in the freezer because I don't want to ruin my clay design and waste the clay. ඒක ලස්සන වුණාට කනිෂයා මේක දැන් පේනවා නේද? මේක ඩිසයින් එක වෙනස් වෙනවානේ කට් කරද්දී. ඒක නිසා අපි මේක ෆ්‍රිජ් එකට දාමු චුට්ටි වෙලාවක්. ඒක සෙට් වෙනකම් අපි මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරමු. We're gonna work continue with this project until this one settle in my freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Oh, okay. Until that pink color cleanse settles, let's continue our project with this cane. It's more like, the neuro or the brain map. This one, I don't know why it's not focusing. Well, here we go. And we're in the process of creating some beautiful earrings with that. Hi, කොහමද කීත මාමා මට හොඳයි වට කොහමද? So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna use this as a background. Roll it out. Oops. Like this. Make a background එක හදාගන්න ඕනේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම. Okay. Blue and white. Yep, it's more like another royal blue. I'm finding my tools. I don't know where I put it. Alrighty, what we're gonna do next is peel this up. Take 15 minutes. Alrighty, we're gonna get our blade and cut that through the design. And I'm rotating as I go. Just simply, I want to keep the shape of the design as it is. Here we go. I'm going to cut a few more slices. Try to get the same size, so it's easy to work if you have the same size of the clay. Slices. Righto. So what I'm going to do next is layer them on my clay. मैं विद्यार्थियों आगे के बच्चे के एक डिज़ाइन एक कलर धागा ना लेकर आना अतुरेगाना take your time, no rush. Once you think it's enough, you can stop. I'm gonna stop after this one. Save this one, the next one. Just to give it a little cut. Here we go. So we kind of layered our pattern on the background clay patch. So then get your roller and roll through. As a measurement point, I'm going to put my barbecue sticks on both sides. The reason is otherwise you won't get a flat equal surface, and just simply roll it. This is a leather kind of a design roller, so once you roll it, it gives you the leather effect. Just roll your clay. You can use this as a charms, key rings, or else earrings, beads, whatever you like. We can put those two sticks onto the next to each other. It helps you to have a same kind of a width on your clay. Let me show you. I'm going to get my tissue blade to lift it up. ලැබෙන නිසා ටිෂු ප්ලේට් එක මෙයාටින් අරගෙන ගිහලා ඒක ලිෆ්ට් කරලා ගන්න. සම පාට දෙකක් නිලුයි සුදේ මගෙත් එහෙමයි. As you can see, there's a leather kind of effect on the clay. It's pretty nice on my eyes. I think you would see the same through the camera. I can see the beautiful leather kind of effect on the clay. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna use my cutters and cut. What we're gonna do? While it's there, I'm gonna pierce it. It's because it helps me to create the shape while I'm piercing it. I'm gonna do another one. Let me see the similar shape. Here we go. I'm gonna pierce that as well. That's a piece of. Thank you so much, Kanish. Thank you, thank you. That's another pair of blue color earrings. If you're watching from New Zealand or Australia, you have a privilege, opportunity to order them. Simply send me an email. I'll take it from there. And what we're gonna do next is, let me see whether I can give a 2 rounds. Yep. Can get one here. Another one there. We saved it. This a little. Yep, there. Gonna fill that. Make sure. Combine. There you go. A round pair as well. Ta-da! So I'm gonna save this one for my other projects, as we have good leftovers here. We can reuse them, maybe as a pillar or as a background. Okay, so we did this one until our pink color clay can is ready. Let me quickly clean the surface, and I'm gonna add a new piece of worksheet because I don't want my pink color touch with the blue. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Ganesh. Alright guys, I'll quickly go get my pink color clay can and we'll see how it looks like and what we're gonna do with that. Won't be long. Alright, our pink is ready to explode. Let me quickly collect my tool. We're gonna cut the edges and see how it looks like. Wow. I'll show you that you can see there's a beautiful Zentangle design on our clay. Pink and white Zentangle designs on the clay. And I'm going to cut the other edge as well. Same. It's been beautifully reduced. So pretty. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the cane in here. And I'm going to reduce this cane so I can have a same version, the small size of the same design. So simply roll it in your hand. If it's like able to pull it, you can pull it like that and give it a little roll as you go. So we are reducing the cane. So we're going to keep the same design but in a small kind of a version of it. අපි කියන එක reduce කරගෙන යන්නේ අපිට ඕන මේ කියන එකම ඒකේ small design එක ගන්න. අපිට මේකෙන් පුළුවන් beads හදන්න, key rings හදන්න, මේ වගේ key rings එන්න පෙන්නන්න. මේ වගේ key rings හදන්න පුළුවන්. Now this is another design. It's a more organic design on this keyring. But what we're gonna do is with this one, we're gonna do the Zentangle design on our clay. Let's cut the edges, chop them out. I don't know whether it's visible for you guys because it's too small, too tiny. But I can show you. That's a bigger design and the small size of it. Hi Nirashaka, komada. අපි අද හැදුවේ pink color එකෙන් Zentangle clay cane එකක්. මේ එක එක designs තියෙනවා Zentangle drawing එකක් වගේම details ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. මට cam එකට ඔයාලට focus කරන්න අමාරු තරම්. Don't know whether you can see the tiny details on these edges. It's pretty beautiful, guys. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you what we can do with this one. So let's get our background ready. I'm going to combine these leftover things, these big 10 pieces too, all the leftover pieces. And gonna run ලස්සනයි නේද ඒක? ඊය ආව නැවත. ඒ කියන්නේ ලංකාවට ආවද? So we're gonna condition it, blend it and get the uniform color. Through the clay machine a few more times. Christmas holiday එකට ලංකාවට ගියාද? How lucky. Alrighty guys, දැන් මම කරන්න යන්නේ අපි මේ හදපු ඩිසයින් එක මේ background එකේ අතුරන්න lay කරන්න. So we're gonna lay our design on the background. You can mix and match here as well. The large size, small sizes. It's gonna be pretty cool if you mix and match the sizes as well, because it's the same design in a different size. ඒක අර එකම ඩිසයින් එක එක sizes වලින් තියෙන ලස්සනයි. Here we go. We're gonna give it a little cut. I'm gonna show you before we adding that onto our layer. Gonna rotate my clay as we go. As you can see, it's so beautiful, guys. I don't know whether you can see the details. So cool. Hari ni raka enna. Thank you so much, Avatar. Terang saranai. Okay, I'm gonna add one more here, maybe up to here. We'll get another slice from our cane. And lay it in this way. And this one I'm gonna chop into half. Put that way, and this one in this way. A couple of little dots. Gonna be in the corners. And another half going to be here. Alrighty. We have layered our design on the clay patch. Now what we're going to do, we're going to roll it. So as earlier, I'm going to put my barbecue sticks as a guide. I think I dropped the other one. I keep dropping my stuff around me. Let's get another one. Easy. And use the same. Oh, no. This one. It has blue. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a piece of glad wrap and put it here. I'm gonna use this roller to roll. The reason is I have some blue on my roller and I don't have time to clean it now. So put the glad wrap and just do the same. Just give it a roll. I'm using these chopsticks, not the chopsticks, the barbecue sticks as a guide for the thickness. This is so beautiful, guys. I'll show you in a minute how that looks like once we rolled it over. Wow, look at that. The Zentangle design on clay. Gonna be beautiful for earrings, jewelry, charms, beads, anything you work with. I'm gonna do a few earrings with this. Let's cut them. While I'm cutting it, I'm gonna pierce it as well. Let's look for a similar design. Maybe this way. Give it a cut and I'm gonna place it here. Let me show you how's that turn out. Look at that. How cool it is. Very detailed Zentangle design on your clay. Isn't it pretty, guys? If you enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to double tap the screen. And also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click on the bell icon to stay connected with me. Okay, so these pieces goes in a 130 preheat oven for 30 minutes. Once it's baked, we can assemble them. Right. Let's keep creating different designs. Next I'm gonna do this cutter. Gonna do it here. Piece it as well. Here we go. Adding to our collections. And if you like organic shapes, guys, if you like organic shapes, you can simply turn this into an earring too, or a charm, or whatever you like to create using your clay. So as I mentioned, always mention, sky is the limit, guys. You can create different things. Only thing you need is your creativity. Be brave enough to challenge yourself and try something new. Like when you try something new, only the new innovations, new designs emerge. So, hi, marvelous, you're back again. I hope you were watching about that. So, today we use like these 3 colors, 2 shades of pink and 1 white color, and we use canes, different designs, combine them all together we create this beautiful clay cane, Zentangle clay cane, and convert that onto a piece of jewelry like this. If you're willing to order something like that, you can simply send me an email. My email is on descriptions. And we have great deals going on. If you like to get the New Year's deals, send me an email. These pieces can be yours. Thank you so much for your support today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be coming to streaming tomorrow, same time between 7:30 to 8 o'clock from Sydney time. And we'll do something new and fun and creative tomorrow. Until I see you tomorrow, stay safe, stay happy. And it's me, Bella. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. See you later, alligators. Ta-ta.